showtime.
It is that, and what a full show we have planned for you today. I am thankful for air conditioning. If you've been outside today,
I'm going to do the show outside.
It's hot. What's going on in the kitchen?
It's about to get hotter, too. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a Thursday morning edition. Hey, when does that die? You said your Sunday school class was going to weigh on everybody.
One more week to
Okay, I started saying, obviously it ain't today. Joe Carlucci from New York City.
New York City?
What are you preparing today?
I'm prepared to die for Joe.
Die for Joe. We'll talk about this sports show brought to you by Hometown Market. Over on set one, my new bestest buddy in the world, the man from right next door. Love him or hate him, he's in here this morning. Dale Jackson, not to be confused with Danny Vinson in a minute. And y'all may not remember, but Gregg back in action this morning, talking about the parade of homes here in Athens, Limestone, Kansas. Good to see you, Gregg.
Good to see you.
Yeah, Joe will whip up some food here in just a moment. And over here on the other side, I've got half of the town of Blanche, Tennessee in here.
Right.
Rare do three ministers walk in at one time and stay after they see what's going on in here.
I knew one through.
Oh, that's...
Maybe they can take Zack out here
And Zack on sports this morning. Not a whole lot happening, but he'll get us going in just a moment. Thank y'all for getting up with us. We're going to have a major announcement in a moment about something new that we're starting here. So you'll let that cat out of the bag momentarily. But right now, let's check on the weather, because if y'all ain't been outside, it's going to be a hot one.
Yeah. It is today. It's humid out there, too. We do have rain in the forecast. That's why it is so humid out there. But 71 degrees already at 6 a.m. Can you believe it? It was about 75, cooled off just a bit, but it is going to get warmer and warmer. Temperatures today, you're going to see around 88, 89 degrees, 60 to 80% chance of rain. Keep an umbrella close. Some of you, and most of you, should see some rain today. Tomorrow, high temperatures of 89, low of 70, partly cloudy skies, and then, of course, the rain is going to return over the weekend. We're going to see rain more than likely on Sunday and Monday, but Friday and Saturday looking okay so far, and then it returns.
Well, the other day they said 70% chance of rain this weekend.
I know.
Weather people, what do they know?
But something I do know, if you want to lose weight, feel better,
Greg, just ask
put that
about
donut down, you won't crave it, you call me, 603-4848. I'll tell you all about icy
I can stand on their clothesline when it's raining without getting wet.
Hey, I'm building testimonials.
Hey.
Big Boy Toys for sale at Dixie Auto Parts. Give them a call or go by there and see them.
Dixie Auto, you need one.
$129.
Got them on sale down in Dixie.
Blowers, $149.
All right.
Go see Bill.
Bill, you know what it's like to do a live commercial, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And she's doing a great job, even though you're talking over the whole thing.
See, I complain about that
I
all
do
the
that
time.
the whole time.
I like him already.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. So.
You'd want to slap
Or
him
you can do that
already.
with your wife, or she, just whatever.
I do whatever she says, just like you do.
Yeah, we're going to talk with Dale in just a moment. He comes on the air in 1 hour next door. What are you on, 4 hours a day?
4 hours, 7 to 11.
Is it hard to come up with something to say?
No, I can talk.
Has anyone ever asked you that?
I don't know. We filled in over there once for Fred Holland. Golly, I think we was ever going to get out of there. After a week, TV, I can run something, though, Danny, good to have you back in action, man.
Good to be here, man. Really, really good to be here.
Yeah, you
sure
still working?
Yeah, still working, still at it. I'm in theaters right now still, and got one coming out this weekend. So.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that later. Greg, good to have you to have this. Hey, what is that picture of?
That's the movie coming out tomorrow.
That's the movie coming out Friday. This is old Scooter, man. He owns his own. What would he be? A wrecker?
A wrecker?
Tow truck?
They don't
Tow
have
truck,
car
yeah.
thing. Greg used to own a record.
Yep.
Didn't you, Greg?
You plan on joining us?
No, I can't. I'm hung here. I'm trying to get straightened out. So anyway, Greg, you got the Parade of Homes coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Everywhere I look, y'all got something building.
We're trying to.
Yeah. We let Jordan sleep in this morning?
Yeah, I asked him if he wanted to come, and he didn't want to get up.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's like, I know, Cooper.
All right, let me take time. Joseph, how was the donut?
It was delicious.
Let me take time out right now to do sports, brought to you by KFC, our number one sportsman in the world, Zack Green. All yours, Zack.
KFC Sports brought to you by KFC, best fried chicken. Hey, quick story, and I'm glad you brought this up, Jamie. Becca Longo has become the first female to sign a football scholarship. She signed as a kicker for Division II school, Adams State University in Alamosa, Colorado. So we got a girl, so I guess we'll probably have to have a separate little dressing area for her. But
Is that all you think about, Zack?
yeah, we need a kicker too. I'm hoping we got one. Hey, Dustin, U.S. Open starts today. Dustin Johnson is the #1 guy. He's had 14 top 10s. His last 21 starts. Hey, man, I'm trying to work over here.
Sorry.
So, used to, it was always on
Joe, do
CBS.
not distract him.
Now it's wall-to-wall coverage on Fox. You can watch the whole tournament all weekend. Just turn it on Fox and it'll be there.
Fox what?
Regular Fox.
Wow.
Regular Fox.
They got like 8 channels.
Fox. Well, Fox Sports. Well, it says Fox Sports 1.
Okay, I don't even know where that is on cable.
Regular Fox. Network Fox. The rest of the weekend.
All right.
And one more. Pat died. If you didn't hear him, man, on Five Bob, he said Auburn could play football for another 500 years, and we couldn't catch up with their decent Alabama's guy. You got that right, Pat. I agree. One thing you said, you lied.
Zach paid a compliment here the other day, Dale Jackson. He said, Dale Jackson is the Paul Feinbaum of politics.
I wish. I wish that were true. I wish.
We'll have all that going on in here in just a moment. We're going to talk, this was the headlines in the USA Today this morning, attack stuns Washington.
Oh, that's
and Mo Brooks is on the second page. You said Mo's a personal friend of yours, I know. Does your show all the time. You're going to have him on this morning.
He'll be on today around 9:20.
9:20, we're going to talk more about and coming up in just a little bit. Right now, though, let's take time out. Greg, it's been a long time since you've been up here. Hey, you ain't never played. The preacher guys over there ain't never played. Guys, pay attention. This is the wrong answer.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Wait a minute, give me my intro.
Hold on, I got it.
Well, you ain't never got it ready.
He's got to get motivated where he can.
Every time I hear that, guys, I feel like a stud. Joseph, you can get over there and play. I ain't going to have a 4 or 5 questions. Brought to you by One Love Hearing. What did you say?
Huh? Is that right?
233-3844. 7 locations. We're live on Facebook right now from Hazel Green to Scottsboro and mainly right here in Athens. Go see my buddy Zeke at 233-3844. All right, guys, here's the rules for this game. No electronic devices, Dale, can be used while playing of Judge Jamie. You interviewed me on your show when I ran for probate judge 6 years ago.
Should have won.
Should have
Should
won.
have stayed in there. I might have won had they not kicked me out of the
He
campaign.
would have had to work.
Right now, this is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. I'm going to make it simple today, guys, and only do a few questions.
We're ready.
Now, here we go. The ABC board, liquor board, and Alabama just raised the price of liquor. How much?
5%.
5% is the right answer. What does that amount to on a $30 bottle of alcohol? $1 is right. So that's an easy question. Guys, the way this works, I ask questions. I didn't think y'all would know that one. Just to get y'all in the mood of things, there was a thing on Daily Mail talking about lazy people. This ain't a question, it's just something I'm going to share with y'all. And it showed this guy pulling a string of his kid on a swing, but the grass was about that high in the yard. But here was my favorite one on there. A church sign says it's too hot to keep changing the sign. It said, sin bad, Jesus good, details inside. But, all right, I only got a couple of questions here, so let me make sure I don't. Why was the 4th of July voting party, canceled after all these years in New Orleans this year?
Got way out of hand.
Too many drunks.
What?
They had too many drownings, I guess.
Boating parade. Boats, float in the water like that right there.
Somebody drowned last year.
Oh, that's a good answer, but wrong. Know it all. The guy says he doesn't like Donald Trump and he just doesn't feel patriotic anymore.
Oh, he's unhappy. Well,
All right, 2 other quick questions, guys. I know y'all catch on. You know how to play. Y'all know who Kim Jong-un is, don't you? North Korea, little fat guy over there is always trying to blow people up. Dennis Rodman's over there. All right.
Move them over there.
Joe, you pay attention. How old are his traffic ladies? They handle all the security and traffic in Korea, over there in the big cities. There they are.
15.
How many of them has he got?
21. 70.
There's 300 of them. What is their rules they have to go by?
If you're parked illegally,
You can't be over a certain weight. No right turns.
Certain weight? Guys, again, the way this works, you should be up on the news. These are the slaves out this
They're
week.
learning today.
Why are they hired? What is the number one thing they have to do, Greg, the way this works? Huh?
Females.
Compliment him.
Compliment him. That's a good answer, but not what I'm looking for. They have to be good looking, have to be single, and they must retire at what age?
35.
26 to be
Wow.
exact.
Wow.
26.
Does he pay them well enough to retire at 26?
All right, here we
Probably
go.
a status symbol.
Last question happened in the great state of Alabama, in Jefferson County, down there, Birmingham. You may have already had this on because you kind of out there on stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know if you do news like this.
Well, let's see.
All right, here we go. 4th of July. Not 4th of July, that was the other story. Man leads on low-speed chase. How did he get caught? There he is. He's a drug addict. Been in prison a bunch. 29 years old.
They pulled him to his drug dealer.
How? What happened to him?
No idea.
Down the Interstate 59.
I guess.
Ran out of gas, yeah.
Y'all give up? He stole a Kenworth T300 truck.
Oh, well, no wonder. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
He couldn't get it out of first gear. It was a manual stick transmission.
Yeah.
And here's what the deputy said, chasing him at 25 miles an hour. Thank God he couldn't find second gear, or this chase may have gotten up to 35 miles an hour.
We're going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Driving like a
Anyway,
maniac.
We used to play a more extended version. However, today I'm getting y'all off the hook early because we got to interview a bunch of people. With that in mind, we're coming back with a major announcement here on the program that we're going to have in the next break. There it is right there. Y'all can look around this room and guess who's involved in it.
No.
We might be doing it. We're going to do 24-hour day sports. Or making pizza.
Sports 24 hours a day. I'm quitting.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Y'all hang on. Let me get this major announcement out of the way right now. I'm not going to tell y'all I'm leaving. I'm expanding. Major announcement right now has to do with my buddy Dale Jackson, starting on the 11th live. That'll be a month from now, Tuesday. This man knows more about politics than any of y'all ever know. He don't come to work till 7, so he's going to start coming in a little early. We're going to do a live broadcast right here as soon as we get that set fixed up. There's his.
Doesn't it look just like him?
Oh, that's the logo right there. Scares me. That's why I can't look at much. But the name of the show, it took us forever. We kicked around hundreds of names, and this is what we came up with: Dale Jackson Live.
Focus group that one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dale Jackson Live. We're going to have the big heavy. Who are we going to have on this show?
We're going to have a couple of folks joining us almost every day. We'll have James Lomax, a Politico here from North Alabama. Also Stan McDonald. We all know who that is, and he's going to be joining us. We're going to have guests. It's going to be a great fast-moving show.
Are we going to let Rex Davis on?
We might let Rex Davis on. We might allow him.
But our goal is to get people like Roy Moore, Luther Strange, Mo Brooks, and all that in here.
We get individuals in here who will give us an opportunity to learn what's going on around us and talk to them.
Here's the other part of this. On Fridays, our goal right now, we will come out for 1 hour, 5 to 6, with a live town hall setting catered by Joe Carlucci from New York City.
Did he leave?
That was his idea.
They do that every
They like to eat, Joe. What else are we going to have on that? You're just going to be doing 30 minutes here. We're going to replay it from 5:36. Give us time to do this show. That way I can cut back a little bit.
He can talk for 30 minutes and sleep.
The goal here is to get a bunch of news in early in the morning and just go through what's happening in the world and in Alabama. And this is a great format to do so. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, you also do a show on 31 while most of us are at church.
10 o'clock on Sunday morning.
10 o'clock on Sunday morning. So you have been and congratulations on 10 years next door being at BNN.
It's been a long time, but I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
The top talker and the kingmaker is Mo Brooks.
Kingmaker.
Let's talk about Mo a little bit. Yesterday, devastation. Did you talk to Mo yesterday?
I did. I talked to him yesterday.
He was all over the place.
He was everywhere. He was on CNN for like an hour and a half straight during their breaking news, just talking about what had happened. He was on the scene of this shooting. He ran. He saw the guy shooting. You know, those who know how a baseball field is set up. He was standing in the third base on deck circle, taking some cuts. The guy came around the third base dugout and started shooting. Shot Congressman Steve Scalise out there near second base. Mo ran behind the batting cage, which isn't protected, but you couldn't see him. And then eventually got up and ran into the dugout. Got into the dugout. There were people shot in the dugout. He helped apply a tourniquet to one of the staffers who was shot. And the police officers there, the Capitol Police, engaged the shooter from that dugout. So they're helping this guy out in the.
Literally shots.
They're
fired.
over him, shooting at this guy who had a
If
rifle.
that guy hadn't been such a bad shot, he could have done some major damage.
Major.
If that guy wouldn't have been a bad shot, he could have done some. I mean, the guy's a loser. I mean, all the way through. I mean, he had the jump on these guys. They were trapped. There was nothing he could do. He comes out and he gets one of them, and then he gets killed by the police officers, thankfully. But yeah, he was a bad shot, and they were trapped. Had those police officers not been there, I mean, we were very close to a situation where multiple congressmen were killed, because had Scalise not been there, his security detail wouldn't have been there, and you'd have had 20-something congressmen with no security trapped on a baseball field.
Well, now what's going to happen when they get together and have
A lot more security.
stuff like that?
I'm guessing the security role is going to change significantly. If you have
And
a
the
group
police
of-
department did a super job yesterday.
Yeah, the police showed up. I mean, but it took a while. What happened was the Capitol Police engaged, which tied the guy up, and it made it to where he couldn't shoot these other folks. And then the Alexandria, Virginia police showed up, and that's when they were able to take care of the guy.
What is happening in America now with these liberals doing away of fighting every type thing that conservatives are doing? What is your take on
Well,
that?
during the Obama years, conservatives were out there. They were upset, and they were saying things.
Not like this.
No. I'm not trying to draw a direct correlation. But liberals have taken this position right now, and it's not the fringe, like people who thought Barack Obama was born in another country on the right. This is all the way to the top of the Democratic Party. They're telling people, hey, we've got to resist. He is a president who's been compromised by Russia and stole the election. The GOP health care plan wants to kill you. They want to end your food stamps, and young people will die. I mean, if you continuously beat this drum that these guys want to kill you, you got to stop them.
There's going to be retaliation.
Yeah, I mean, this was the most predictable thing there is. We've seen it with these riots in different cities. We have seen things where violence is getting out of hand at different places. We're shutting down speech. I mean, there's been a ramping up, and it's happening at the highest levels of the Democratic Party, and that's legitimizing
Well, it's
it.
just like the play up there that they're doing now, and then the Kathy Griffin severed head thing. There's no stopping these people.
I mean, when you look at all this stuff and you put it
violence.
together, you can definitely see a correlation here between that kind of behavior, and anyone that would defend any of this is responsible for this.
And what you don't want to happen too is to have someone on the other side do something just as stupid and
rebut,
pathetic as
yeah.
what this.
Right.
What
Conservatives
this
aren't
was.
going to do that.
Well, just think about this. You know, the country has been around for over 2 centuries. Political violence is very rare.
Right.
It's very rare. But we are seeing a ramping up of it right now.
Do you expect to see more of this?
I think this might be a wake-up call to a lot of people. I think
Unfortunately.
Now they're joining together.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to join together, but I think they're going to tamp it down a little bit. Mostly because if you're a Democrat, this does not help you. This really hurts you.
All right, let's talk about what we're going to be doing here starting in a month. The reason
A
that
lot of what you just heard.
well, we just heard, but Alabama politics is ugly.
Yeah.
Having been in it just a short time, but you study this like a professor.
Right.
How big is Alabama politics going to be the next 2 years?
Well, right now we have a Senate race going on. Congressman Mo Brooks is in that race. The current Senator Luther Strange, Roy Moore, former Chief Justice. Now, that's only going to be going on for about another month and a half or so. And then we're going to get right into a governor's race. And the governor's race is going to be a year-long, drawn-out battle in both parties. And that's going to be ugly. I mean, it really is, because if Kay Ivey, the current governor, who was put in after the Bentley scandals, and she was lieutenant governor, if she drops out, it's going to be a completely open field. And you're going to have battles on both sides. And there's going to be a couple, I believe there's going to be a lot of open state House and state Senate seats across North Alabama and the entire state. And that's going to lead to a bunch of inter-party issues as well. And that stuff's good. I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, we're talking about battles, and we use that term. If it's a political battle, great. They're out there fighting. They're pushing their ideas. They're doing all these things.
Spending money.
Yeah, spending money. That's good for us. and they're out here trying to get their opinions and voices out there. That's great. That's what we're about. We want to have these battles. You want to have contested seats. You want to have people who are putting their vision forward, and then we vote on those people.
And we
wanna
have,
know who
you
you
know,
vote for.
sheriffs are up for re-election.
All of them at the same time.
State Senate. So it's going to be, you know, it'd be a good time, wouldn't you think, to start a political show live at 5 o'clock in
I
the
think so.
morning?
Let's do that. Why don't we do that? How about, I don't know, like July 5th or something?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's got July 10th will be the first. Mondays will be a tape show. I think we're going to call it Dale Jackson Live.
Oh, wait, so I got the day wrong. See, I'm already screwing things up.
Well, that's a Monday's going to be a
I'm already
replay,
screwing
but we're
things
going to
up.
go live Tuesday through Friday,
That
with
makes it
Friday
fun.
being a, we'll have people like Gregg maybe in here asking questions. People sitting out here. Well, I'll be live on Facebook, too, all over the state of Alabama. So we'll have all that going as soon as Glory gets all that hooked up. Got a lot of stuff going. Dale Jackson Live premieres here on ZTV 11, local and loving it, coming up in a month. And Dale, I don't think there's nobody else. Do you go to bed at night mad, or do you just get up mad? I mean, Cindy I don't know how she controls you.
Well, if you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, we're cranky sometimes, and that's how it works. But no, by the time I get an opportunity to
4 o'clock's late for me.
Oh, that's early for me. My world's changing. I moved my show to a 7 o'clock start. Now I'm getting up at 5 again. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't wake up mad. I mean, I get the ability to say whatever I want, whatever I think. I get to talk to people who are difference makers. I've got the best job in the world, and so I go to bed happy every night. But I'm passionate, and I think that comes out in a lot of ways. And some people view it as anger, maybe.
And you can have difference of opinions and still get along.
Nobody would disagree with Dale.
Yes, they would all the time. Well, not all the time.
As Zack said the other day, the Paul Feinbaum of politics. Nobody knows more what's going on in the state of Alabama than Dale. Dale's going to be an honor working with you.
Well, I'm thrilled. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Coming up in a month, Dale Jackson Live right here at 5. Blakely was up here yesterday. Who watches TV at 5 in the morning? I said, Mike. The news in Huntsville comes on at 4:30. I've made a living at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, there are
Luckily,
people
you
out there.
will watch.
It's important.
And now with social media,
You can watch
whenever you want.
anytime.
watch it whenever you want. Again, it's going to be an honor working with the legend.
The legend. You're the legend.
Exactly. That's what I wanted you to
Oh,
say.
my gosh. Help me.
That's why I threw that out there where you say that. All right, Dale Jackson Live starts here in a month. We'll be telling y'all more about that as we progress. Y'all got any ideas? Kind of keep them to yourself. We got
Email
plenty.
me.
Huh?
Email me.
CountryRover@gmail.com gets me each and every time, too. Right now, we'll take a break. Y'all hang on.
Hey folks, welcome to Eddie Pruitt Ford, where summer season sales going on, and it's going to save you thousands on new cars, new trucks, program cars, and used cars. We've got used cars, $4,000 under NADA retail. It's our summer season sale, Eddie Pruitt Ford, right here in Hartsville.
Jamie. Good morning, everyone. Let's quickly go over that forecast. It is already warm out there, 71, 72 degrees. Going to be a hot, humid day today, much like it was yesterday. I think it's because you haven't been quiet since we've been sitting here waiting. But high temperatures today around 88, and of course your low 69. Rain today in the forecast, more so toward the afternoon hours, so keep an umbrella close. You'll definitely need that. Tomorrow, high temperatures of 89, low of 70. Dried out tomorrow, and then Saturday looks like a beautiful dry day, sunshine, and then rain will return Sunday and Monday, but then back to it. Tuesday, full sunshine.
All right, guys, up here this morning, Roger, Derrick, David. What?
Valley Smiles.
Oh, I thought you just finished.
You never pay attention. Do you see the trouble that I have to work with up here?
Hey, we got Dr. Teichmiller can fix your eyes, Dr. Coleman fix your teeth, Zeke can fix you if you can't hear.
We got you covered.
If you get hungry for Father's Day, the best place to get steaks, meet us at Joe's. You want to get Hobbs Farm, delicious steaks and stuff, not from Dr. Alan Coleman, from us down at Joe's. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Let me go back. Roger, Derrick, David.
Pastor Roger, Derrick.
Well, we got half a branch up here this morning.
That's right.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that 4th of July falls on Tuesday this year. So instead of y'all doing it on Saturday, why did y'all decide to do it on the day of the 4th of July?
Well, the reason we do it is because that's the 4th of July. We had actually talked about when we started this about 4 years ago that we would always keep it on the 4th of July.
Okay.
To celebrate our freedom in America, but most importantly to celebrate the freedom that we have in Jesus Christ. And so We've been doing this for 4 years now. This is our fourth Blanche Community Freedom Festival. And we have, it's just been unbelievable to tell you the truth. It's just been a real God thing.
Now, y'all's church is what? What's the name of y'all's church?
I'm from Taft First Baptist.
Cash Point.
Cash Point.
New Grove Baptist.
All right. Yeah, Cash Point. All that's right there on 110, isn't it?
Right. And we actually have 8 churches involved in the Freedom Festival.
Okay.
And it's a community event. And like I said, 4 years ago, we started with 850 people. We just came together as all the churches come together, provide all the activities. We have blow-ups for all the kids. Dunk booths, we have activities, music. We'll have a car display this year, and we give away prizes all throughout the day. It doesn't
and it's
cost,
free.
And it's free. It's free. The only thing that we do is at the Blanche School, we let all of the different clubs and groups, they supply the food. And so all the money made, it goes straight to whether it's cheerleaders, football, PTF, Booster Club.
Is this all held at the school?
It is held on the school grounds.
Now, I understand y'all have a speaker coming in that we all here in Athens know very well.
Yeah.
Roger, you want to?
Yeah, Joel Carwell. I've known Joel for some time. Actually, when he first started preaching, he went to New Grove Baptist Church and pastored there for the first year of his ministry. And so we've asked him to come, and he'll present the gospel of Jesus Christ to the crowd that'll be
Now, what time will that take place?
7:30 is when he'll start.
Okay, so everybody's in their lawn chairs out there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Joel's going to be, as y'all say, Dr. Carwell is going to be preaching that night.
Yeah. Basically what we do is that from 2 until about 6:30 is all the activities that we have, again, with the car show and all the things for the kids, bingo, music all throughout the day. Again, giveaways. And then at 6:30 we shut everything down, and it's a real patriotic time that we'll have different people to sing. And we recognize our veterans as well and our first responders, and that's been a great thing. Last year, I think that Derrick, we had about a little over 100 veterans that we recognize, give them a little gift. It's real. It's just we have the different service music play, and they come out from the audience, and we recognize them. And then actually, Derrick, why don't you tell them about the prize that we will recognize one veteran with?
Right. We have a drawing. This is exclusively for the veterans, but it will be for a big boy Henry rifle, 44
All right.
brand new from Henry Company.
So, but people don't need to register or anything. They just need to show up.
Right.
They just need to show up. Again, it's no cost except for the food items that they buy.
Now, what kind of message can a preacher deliver on a 4th of July night?
Well, that's a good question.
That's why y'all got him, right? 'Cause y'all
That's
got
right. Yeah.
It takes safety to a new level.
Right. Basically, what we did, we really want to focus in on, first off, we're, as Paul said in Acts, he's the one that puts us in places and times, and we're grateful that God has placed us in America and the freedom that we have as Americans. So we really celebrate that. Most importantly is the freedom that can be found in Jesus Christ and Him alone. And so Dr. Carwell will be bringing that message to them, that true freedom in life comes through a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Now, will he be wearing a suit or shorts?
It'll be casual.
No telling.
All right, what else we know about what's going up in Blanche? So there's 8 churches involved.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And about how many people will be at this? You said 800 a while ago, so
yes.
that's over 1,000?
When we originally did this, Derrick and I were going to a retreat, and we kind of brought this idea up about 6 years ago, but it just never seemed to get legs. And but eventually, again, 4 years ago, it seemed like people began to be on board and catch the vision and seeing this is something that God was doing. We really felt like. And a way for us to, get the message of the gospel, to make a real family-centered community event. And we didn't really realize that it would really grow to what it is. The first year we had 850 people. Last year we had over 3,500.
3,000?
Goodness.
Yeah. And this year we're expecting 4,000 to 5,000 people.
Now,
And we actually have a full professional fireworks display that we do at the end.
Dang, that's
the
everybody in South Tennessee.
That's right. That's right. And so it's just a great time. The kids love it. The family loves it. And again, really, we have all ages come. Our senior citizens, they'll come out. They'll grab a lawn chair and just watch the activities of the kids and have fun. Well, last year we did have bingo, and Derrick's church.
That's big. That's huge.
That
I
legal?
love bingo. They love
Yes, it's
bingo.
legal.
Did y'all draw straws to see who'd be the spokesperson for this group?
No,
I can see why. All right, what else do we know about what's going to happen up there? Man, 4,000 or 5,000 people, that's a lot of rain or shine.
Well,
Except for the
Yeah,
storm.
we'll just see about that.
It's
The
just
Lord's been good to us
decent.
because we last year was a little rainy, but
You have a
other
car
than-
show too, aren't you?
Yeah, we have a car display this year, and so that'll be an enjoyable time to see that. Every year it seems like God just brings another individual in. And again, we give away a door prize throughout the day. And so, we solicit people in the community if they would like to get on board with this, to either donate monetarily. Again, the churches, take up offerings for this and donate towards this. But we have businesses that really come out and support. And so again, any of your viewing audience that will want to get in contact with us to maybe get on board, just hear more information, really be a great, a great
Well, next
help.
time before you come up here, David, you might want to learn a little bit more about it, where you got something to say.
Great spokesman for this.
All right, guys, anything else we need to know? Is
Well, I
that
do want to
about
let
it?
one more thing,
All right.
if I could.
No!
Yes, you
If I
can.
could, we do have a rummage sale at First Baptist Taft. It's 1377 Ardmore Highway. And all the churches and community come together. We have our gym is full. And if they want to come out, it begins at 7 in the morning, goes until noon or until we
great.
sell everything. That's another way that we raise money.
Sounds like y'all got it going on up there in Tennessee.
We do.
Well, thank you guys for coming up this morning. Sorry Dusty
you.
couldn't
Good
be
to
here.
be
He's
with
at the
you.
Alabama Baptist Convention, but that's kind of like y'all going to have a big time on the
We
4th of
are,
July.
absolutely.
Y'all tell Dr. Carwile we said hello when y'all see
We'll
him.
see him
We
before
run his
then.
service here at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings. We run Dusty's
okay.
at Lindsay Lane at 9. We run Tim's out at Clements at 8. So we cover the Baptist in this part of town on
There you
Sunday
go.
mornings. And Round Island, where Gregg goes, just celebrated 200 years. They actually celebrate the 17th of this month, but they had a big celebration 2 weeks ago. They're the oldest church in Alabama. Is that right? And they spun off a lot of the other churches here. Guys, again, thanks for coming up. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Thank you.
did.
All right.
Thanks for the
Thank y'all. We'll take a break and be right back in just a moment. Y'all. Oh, let me talk about Frasier. It's Father's Day. My favorite show that we run here on Cozy. It's
A
Frasier
marathon.
all day long on Sunday after church. Marathon Sun. I saw the last Frasier, then I saw the first one, Danny, back to back the other night. We're going to have Joe cooking in the kitchen just a little bit, but first we're going to talk about Parade of Homes. Danny and Joseph coming up next. Y'all hang on.
And
Cruise in with the Mustang Man, All-Star Plumbers, give them a call. They'll get you fixed up. Eddie Pruitt Ford, Hartselle, Alabama, and my buddy Brad Stovall right down the road in Tanner. Auto, body, and glass. Any car shows this weekend?
Yeah, I got about 3. It's again, the weather's warm, the weather's good. Hopefully there'll be no rain. But remember the one that we talked about Tuesday, Real Fathers Making a Difference. That's over at the JC's building, Airport Road. You want to make sure you get out and check that one out. Cars and Coffee. I've told you about this one before. The Autism Resource Family Center. That's over on Wall Triana. Well, they're calling it Spence. I don't know how you say that word, but it's right off Wall Triana, kind of behind Sonic there. And then there's that one, the JC Fairgrounds. Trophies, awards, 50-50, a lot of different stuff going on. I did know about that Blanche Freedom Fest, the car show part of it, but I didn't know they were doing all the other stuff. So,
My goodness.
Well,
that's
it's too bad they
cool.
couldn't come up with something to say,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
And then
Great.
Presbyterian Church there, the 7th annual car show at Buckhorn High School. That's on Winchester Road. So plenty of shows, no excuse. If you don't get out, if it's not raining and you don't get out to a car show this weekend, even the Mopar guys have got a swap meet out at the drag strip. So
Yeah.
get out and enjoy this weather.
Greg Crow up here with AAA auction, realty, auction, just building. You got your new subdivision. Parade of Homes this weekend. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we got Parade of Homes this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and then the following week too on Saturday and Sunday. They run it 2 consecutive weeks.
Now, you got any houses in it?
I've got 2 in it.
all right.
Is that them right there?
That's them there.
Now, what's the name of yours? Is it Park Place?
Park Place Phase 2.
Park Place?
Park Place Phase 2.
Yeah.
And I just bought out Phase 1 too, so I've got 9 lots in it left. Just sold 1. Then we.
In your expert opinion, being the real estate auction guy, how is business right now, housing in Athens?
Housing really booming. Housing market, selling market right now is really up.
Now, your houses sell for what?
Anywhere from 229 to 339, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now, is it pretty easy to get shed of those houses?
Yeah.
I know we ride down through there. We'll cut back through Clinton, shortcut back over to Forest.
We'll cut through. See
Yeah, we're
what's
going to
going
stop
on
that.
down
We're
there.
going to put up the gates.
Do a lot of people do that.
There it is, a lot of them. It's a good subdivision. Like I said, I live there and we love it.
Well, it's
Quiet
beautiful
back
back in there. So you building homes too, or you selling the lots only?
No, I'm building the houses too. I built all of them over so far.
Okay. So if somebody wants to get in touch with y'all, what do they need to do?
Just give me a call at 256-260-5531.
Now, they buy a lot, and you have a plan that they have to build, or can they?
No, they can pick their plan. These is narrow lots, so 65 foot wide, so you got to pick a plan that'll fit that. A lot of people that's downsizing don't want a lot of yard. I mean, you can put 2 lots together if you want to, but most people don't want a lot of yard to cut.
No
That's
kidding.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That changes as you get older.
That's true.
Yeah. So Jordan doing a good job?
He's doing a good job. He's still working at the bank.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah, he's still at National Bank of Commerce.
So if we need to borrow some money, we just give him a
Yeah,
call.
to give him a
Forget
call.
some.
All right, Danny, it's good to have you back up here. And man, you've had a tough couple of months. You got sick. Your mom passed away unexpectedly. And how's things going with you?
Well, going good, going good. Time is a real good friend, Jamie, on that. And, you know, it's just life as we have to get used to it. And you just are really proud to have your faith where it needs to be and helps you get through that. And, of course, good people and friends like you.
So you think you'll eventually make it back to church?
Oh, yeah, well, we kind of got in a little situation with,
Taking care of all the details.
well, there's a lot of affairs, I'll put
Yeah.
it that way, yeah, and time was kind of pressing on one there that we had, so I missed, but yeah, I'll be there Sunday.
What's the latest you got coming out?
Got a movie coming out tomorrow. It's going to come out in limited theaters around the country, mostly in North Carolina, but a movie with old Luke Duke, Tom Wopat, and Patricia Richardson, the mother from Home Improvement,
Yeah.
and I got a pretty good little old role. Joseph Scott is in that movie. It's his first principal role, and we hope that scene.
Really?
Yeah, it's hope it stays.
What's the name of it?
It's called County Line.
County Line.
And I play a guy called Scooter. He owns a record service, and his motto is "Scooter to lose it." Yeah, that's the name of his.
Now, are you still teaching classes?
Oh yeah, teaching classes. Yeah, getting back into that swing of. Thank you for all the students that were patient with all the mess that's been going on with me here the last little bit. But yeah, we're back in on that. So
Well, thank y'all for coming. But Joseph, well, I need you to give this to Jackson.
it is-
And I need you to open it on the show.
It is
This
a
is his graduation gift.
for Joseph. However, Father's Day is right around the corner. You
Yeah.
may
You may-
want to keep it.
You may want to keep, so open it up.
okay.
Open it up.
Open
Joe,
it
we're
right
going to
now.
the kitchen here in a minute.
Wow.
Tear right into it.
Joe.
If you can. Joe, it's a live show. I need you hooked up.
So this is for him, but you're saying I might want
You
it.
might want to keep
Oh, I
it.
can already tell. I don't think I'm on.
Yeah, you might. He's going to Alabama, Gregg.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome.
There you go.
No, I'm gonna pass that on to him. Yeah,
As we make our way to the kitchen,
love it.
Textbook.
let me tell you about where you need to pick up your steaks
I
and
love
hamburger
it.
stuff, everything you need for Father's Day cooking. You need to go down at Joe's. Meet us at Joe's. We got a new shipment of T-bones, New York strips, fillets, all. We've sold out the last 2 times. Now you can get it all down at Joe's. Here's Joe right now, Carlucci from New York City. New York City to cook something up. He don't just do pizza. He's multi-talented.
I don't know about that. Do you know how to turn on a stove?
Well, not one that was born about 200 years before me.
This stove is
The show's
awesome.
been on for so long. Can I request, and can I get
Hey,
my
let me
great
tell you.
audience to ask for a new
No.
stove?
This stove has actually been here since day one, and it works great, and it's gas. He just doesn't know how to turn it on. There's
Joe
a
is not starting
safety
his
to
diet
it.
yet. He is hungry. Okay?
All right, what are you cooking today?
We're going to cook an omelet. Okay?
We love omelets,
Yes.
especially for breakfast. Yes.
Guess what eggs we're using?
And we're using the farm-raised eggs. Now, let me tell you, Friday, tomorrow, if you would like to go up to Ardmore to see the Hobbs Farms, you certainly can. They're located in Ardmore. They're only open on Friday. You can go by there and pick up some great items. They have beef and chicken. However, if you don't want to make that drive, if you can't make it on a Friday, you can make it 5-6 days a week at Joe's. 5 days a week now.
7 days if you call in advance, Gloria or myself. Don't call Jamie's phone because you know
No.
he's not going to answer.
Call me. Yes, actually, I do want to say this. If you'd like to put in an order for Father's Day, if you know that you need some fillets or some ribeyes, hamburger meat is wonderful. The hamburger patties are incredible. We cooked some the other day, and our neighbor called, "What are you cooking?" So he's picking some up. Those New York steak strips right now we've added to the menu. Those we actually cooked last week. That's our grill right there. So we seasoned them up quite nice, and Joe does have some seasoning available you can purchase today, which is delicious on everything. And just get it at Joe's.
4th of July is coming up. The ribeyes, we can't keep the ribeyes in. As soon as they come in, yeah, the fillets as well. They're gone. They're gone within a week. So you can absolutely pre-order. Call us in advance for 4th of July is coming up in a couple weeks. People are going to be grilling out.
It comes frozen. It's good for 1 year. So if you want to get that early just to make sure that you are going to have it, I would suggest doing that. It is the best tasting meat, I promise, by far, all farm raised and good for you. And of course, while you're at Joe's, you can pick up a pizza, you know.
Yeah, you can splurge a little, you know. These eggs are cage-free, so save your dimes and dollars if you can complain the price, because if your health is any importance to you, then this is worth the trip down there, because I'm telling you, it will make a big difference.
If you've never had an opportunity to take a farm-raised egg and one that you just get at a grocery store, and you crack them into 2 separate bowls and you look at the color of it, and just when you taste it separately too, it's awesome.
It's night and day, and we'll do that next week. We'll actually do that, and it's a big difference, and I'm telling you, you'll feel better. About mentally, physically, you'll look better. I mean, look at Joseph right now. Now watch when we put him on this meat diet. Watch the transformation we're going to make with this gentleman in the next couple weeks.
You think so? Or are you just picking people out of a crowd?
No, Joe asked me, he came to me, he said his Connect group, they're doing a weight loss challenge with their spouse, but it's not starting for 2 weeks. So Joe said he's going to splurge, and then once it starts, he's going to ask us to help him with some meals.
This is Joseph, by the way.
Yeah, he calls me Joe. Yeah. That does look yummy, though. Yeah, they messed up by giving me a couple-week head start on tanking up before we weigh in. So,
you say tank it up.
Yeah.
That way you can really improve and show them some change in there.
And, you know, even though you're on a diet, Joseph, come on over, you know, no GMOs, no
no antibiotics, no steroids, no nothing. We've already talked about Father's Day. And don't forget your dads, too. And speaking of dads, big boy toys. If you need some and you want to surprise Dad with a great gift, Dixie Auto Parts. Go by there. They have weed eaters. They have blowers. Weed eaters are starting at $1.29. $129. That'll get them in.
I'll get 2 for that price.
Blowers are a great price. They start at $149 and just wonderful. And again, it's getting loud in here. Maddie's awake. Everybody's awake. Everybody's going. That's right. Wake up. Get ready to go to work. I do want to mention one more time, Isogenics. If you've thought about losing weight, if you've always struggled with losing weight, this company backs it 100%. You purchase the 30-day system, you try it, you don't like it, you send it back, they'll give you your money back. If you try it and you do it, you will lose weight. I just guarantee it. There's no way if you do this and do it right, you can't lose weight. Call me, 603-4848. I'll be happy to share more information. I didn't start out, I can't eat all that, but I did not start out thinking about selling this product, but I bought it for me because I could not swallow pills, so the good nutrition on it is wonderful, and you will lose weight and feel better and energy, obviously, through the roof.
I mean, I saw pictures of Jamie from like a year ago.
Okay, I've got one.
Like I mean, think what we could do with this man right behind us.
Oh, y'all stop.
Between the steaks.
All right. Let's go to that picture of Jamie if you can find it. If you can find it. He hates this photo, but I tell him, I said, Jamie, this is what you this is what you look like. You have lost 21 pounds, and I'm so proud of you. I mean, can you not see the difference there?
And let me just say that I did spinning with Jamie for a year, and he looked the same. And the trainer who did the spinning for Jamie actually called them. I'm not saying not to work out, but this man, he did some job.
Yeah, he did. I mean, this does good. Feels better. You'll want to work out. And if you don't want to work out, you can walk around. Yes, let's go to Singers and... Hi, Joe.
I don't need to lose weight, I know.
No, you don't. That is. Don't forget, we'll see you at Lindsay Lane Sunday. Hope to join you if you need
Don't be
a
late.
Sunday school.
Thank God for everything you have in life.
Yes, amen. And thank him today for air condition because it is going to be super hot, and I hope yours is working. All right, we got to get out of here. This is getting out of control. If you need us, call us, text us, email us. I'll be the one to get back with you. Have an awesome weekend, everyone.
Roll Eagle.
Roll Tide. Bye-bye.
Have Jesus than silver or gold. I'd rather be His than have riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus than houses or lands. I'd rather be led by His nail-pierced hands than to be the king of a vast domain, or be held in sin's dread sway. Oh, I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today. He's fairer than the lilies of rarest bloom. He's sweeter